Hey you guys, this is Psycho, or Luke, however you would like to call me. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a commentary of Airsoft for Lakeview. And this is my first time doing an Airsoft videoing and editing, so there may be things that need to be changed, but go ahead and leave me information if you didn't or did not like this. Anyways, this is the first game out of 4. This will be Deathmatch. Now, right off the bat, you can see that they did something wrong. They're all clustered together, and whenever that happens, look at that, they're all out. Easy. Now we're over to Team B, as I'm going to refer to them as, and this is Dave, one of the best players on the field. He is slightly flanking the enemy, and it's going to definitely take out Team A very easily. Now, as you can see, this is a good tactic that they did correct, leaving one guy to watch their backs and to cover the ground, and allowing the other two to move a little bit forward is definitely going to allow them to take more space, and that is the tactics of this game. Keep moving, keep showing off your ability to cover ground. As you can see, they're going to move up, pulling off some form of a flanking maneuver that is going to allow them to really have the upper hand against Team A. And as quickly as the game started, it is now about to end. Team A getting slaughtered very quickly just because of the sheer fact that they just sat still and clustered up. Alright, we are now on Game 2, and Game 2 is capture the flag, and by capture the flag I do mean one flag in the center, two teams equal distance away from them, trying to take that flag. Now they start out very strong, splitting up and covering as much ground as possible. Team A is looking very good. They're going to start doing some good things. Alright, we see Anton crossing the river, going to grab that land as quickly as possible. Now that they have some enemies in Team B's area, they're definitely got a good position. Anton showing initiative, moving forward. Good move, good move. However, as you can see here, his team isn't closely following him in just a moment. They start following him and then, oh, sorry Anton, you just keep moving forward because we're not going to back you up. That was a bad mistake by Team A and is definitely going to cost them later in the game. Alright, we're over on Team B. And they are going to start doing a flank maneuver. And in just a moment, right here, you can see he is moving over far to the left. It's going to take out two guys right here quickly. It was like not even a problem. Main reason being they are not doing things correctly. As you can see here, they're all clustered together, and that is not going to be a good idea in any situation. Clustered and out in the open. And they don't do much to change that fact. They are just clustered and out in the open. And that is not going to work for them later in the long run. However, in just a moment, you can see that they realize that, oh, hey, the flag is right here. Let's go ahead and take that and pick up the game, and that is GG for Team B. Alright, let's head over to Game 3. This is VIP, very important person. And the very important person of this game is Dave on the far right, as you can see him right there. Hello, Dave. Now there is a couple of simple tactics to this game, and the one that they did choose was to split up the VIP from the main group, causing a diversion and not allowing them to have full focus on the VIP. Very good plan. Dave taking the high ground, allowing it to be easier to defend from, and his team members taking the low ground, allowing for a diversion and making Dave a very hard target to see and hit. Crossing the river there. Now later on, the one guy splits off to cover Dave while two take bottom. Nate Dogg showing some impressive suppression fire on the enemy. Definitely getting a good position on the field, as well as his buddy there hiding in the brush. Good move as well. Very hard to see. And they even start to move up more. Great skills there. Just always moving up, always showing their authority on the battlefield. Constant suppression fire, keeping that VIP safe, and keeping the heads of the enemy down. And as you can see, the enemy team, that is Team B, is on the other side, and they are covering in a great spot. It is looking at both the road and the field, but it was not good enough. They waited too much time. They were paying too much to the field, and as you can see, the VIP got away to the specific location he needed to get to. We'll be seeing you, Dave. We'll be seeing you, Team B. You didn't win this game. Sorry for your luck. Alright, we're about to head over into the next game. The 3-whistle blow indicating game is done. We are now in the last game, and it is hill defense. One team is attacking, one team is defending. It is the defender's chance to keep the hill defended, and the best way to play this is to have the hill defended for a certain amount of time. However, I do believe in this game it was just for the attackers to either lose or the defenders to even lose, and by lose I mean dead. Now, as you can see, the defenders are pushing out a little bit further than they should have because these are not a very good position to be having, just because of the fact that there is plenty of space to get fired. Now, it is the defender's job to set up a base in which they can get as much fire onto as many areas with as little amount of people as possible. That is their job, and they do actually a pretty good job of that, setting off sporadically and behind good cover. Although Anton showing leadership and bringing his people back because they were just a little bit too far spread out, and that's what the mix between it is. You're either too close to it or too far away, and that is all about it. And now it has been too long of a time. This kid over here has gotten a little bored, starts hitting trees. I don't really know why. Nate Dogg starting to take over more of the field over here. Very good choice. The more of the field you own, the better you'll be able to flank the enemy later on. Definitely good choice by you, Nate. Good work. Hello there, Nate. Anyways, here we have it. Team A moving in a little bit more, and as you can see, they aren't doing very well. Very bad decision by them, and by very, I mean extremely very bad. They have hardly made any ground in the beginning of the game, and it is going to hit them hard for it. As you can see, they're all turtled together, all clustered, making it very easy to hit, and they're not very far away from their spawn point. Very bad decision. This is exactly what you do not want to do as the attacker of a defend the hill game. Still not moving, as you can see. He even moves backwards. Not a good decision at all. They're acting like defenders. It's really hilarious to watch it be exactly.
It's your guys' job to attack, you know.
And as you can see, I started trying
it's your job to attack,
a little bit faster.
Keep moving.
The main way to win Airsoft is to keep pushing your ground. The more space you have means the less space they have. The more space you have means the more tactics you can pull off, and the less tactics they can pull off. Ground game is very important, and Nate Dogg sees an initiative to keep moving forward, grabbing more land and forcing the enemy to be in a smaller area. He's going to keep on moving up. Very good decision by him, trying to get as much land as possible. Now he's going to lay some fire down on the enemy, possibly hit somebody, who even knows. Very good move, Nate. Very good move. Now we got a little bit of Charles over here. By far, in my opinion, the best on the field. Great tactics, great weapons, great gear, as you can see, full camo. Nothing he can't do. He's going to go in ahead and try to flank the enemy, and doing a great job of it. Now, keep in mind that these are the attackers. He is far away from the enemy, and they are still just sitting there behind a log. This is what happens when you do not grant yourself defenses. When you do not gather yourself land, you get stuck behind a log like this, all clustered together because you have nowhere to go. Now, keep in mind, they're right next to their spawn. They're supposed to be attacking, but yet they're right next to their spawn, and the defenders who are supposed to be defending are at least 100, or at least 1,000 feet away from their enemy. Now, Charles did actually run out of ammo, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to other people on a team. As you can see, they have to be 1,000 feet away from spawn. They are very far away from where they're even supposed to be defending, and everybody is making the effort to move forward. Anton showing some great initiative in this games. He is definitely showing what it takes to become a very good Airsoft player, and definitely going to be a leader in the games to come, you can tell. And it's very close to the end of the game because they do end up just killing all the attackers very quickly. We're going to go ahead and move over to the end clip, and thanks for watching, guys. And there we have it, you guys. I do hope that you did like this footage and that it really did help you out just a little bit. Keep in mind that when you're playing Airsoft, that it is very important to keep on moving, to keep on pushing forward, because even though it feels like the best idea is to hide and to stay concealed so that you can take out the enemies that way, it is not the way to do it. The closer you are, the better accuracy you will have and the more space you will have to move around. Those are two extremely important things when you're playing the game, and it's something that you should keep in mind while you're playing. Secondly, everything that we do here at Lakeview is to glorify God. And when we play this game, it is in a spiritual manner. It is to glorify God in the ways that we do fight for Him. You know what I mean? So start to think about that while you are out there on the battlefield. Finally, I do also do Bible studies on this page. If you are interested in the Bible and what possibly you can learn from it, I do things like that on this channel as well. So go ahead and check those out and learn a little bit. It'll be a good time. I do hope to see you at the next Airsoft event. It'll be a ton of fun, and I'll get some footage of you being awesome. So really, it's a win-win-win-win-win-win in all ways. Take it easy, you guys. It's been Psycho.